everybody. This week, nothing too crazy going on this week, but I bought myself a crucible and I need to glaze it with some borax so that it will be ready to melt my scrap metals in. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and film that process. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully then we can melt a little bit of scrap, form it into a little ingot, roll mill it, and turn it into a pendant. So let's see how it goes. I'm trying to coat the entire inside with the borax to get a slick ceramic surface so that when I melt the metal it doesn't stick to the clay and get stuck in there. And I'm also trying to get it over the edge so that as I pour it doesn't stick on the lip. I can see it's not quite smooth on the inside, so I'm going to heat it up a little bit more. I'm having a hard time out here because it's a little bit windy, but we'll keep going and see if we can't get that smooth. I hammered it out a little bit. Now I'm going to run it through the roll mill a few times. Ran that through about a dozen times. It's pretty cool. Gives it a nice little rounded edge, kind of like a coin. And I like the heft of that, like a coin. So that'll be a good base plate for a pendant to put one of my little skulls on. When I'm soldering a round jump ring onto another piece, especially if it's flat, I'll take a round file and file just a slight little divot. That way the jump ring has more contact when I'm soldering with this piece rather than if it were just like that and just a small edge touching. This way that little groove just hugs right around the curve of the jump ring. Got the rings soldered on and did a quick brush over the whole piece with a steel brush. Now I'm going to dunk it in the patina. Did it once over with one of my favorite tools, the 3M Scotch-Brite pad. Front and back, and then I rubbed the edges real good. And now I'm going to throw it in the tumbler for a couple hours. It is out of the tumbler, ready to put on a chain. got the pendant put onto a chain. Looks pretty good. So, hope you enjoyed watching me glaze my crucible and melt some scraps. We'll see you next week.